Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Tim from the Calm Compound and it's time for our daily technical analysis video. So in front of me I have the Bitcoin US dollar 1 day chart as per usual, and let's get right into it. So we see that Bitcoin today has had an important day actually, because we came all the way back down to 19,000, broke under it, came all the way back up, and were rejected even before we got to a resistance. So we went up to about 19,300, got rejected, and went back down. So we do see that there is a bit of a trend line down this way, which we are kind of playing around with, which is important because it might just be enough of a catalyst to pull us under that 19,000. If that is the case, chances are we'll go down to 18,500, and that's where things get really kind of shaky, where we have to pay attention, because if we break and confirm under that, it's back down to 17,600 and maybe 16, 12,000. If that's the case, chances are stock market is also going to collapse somewhere soon, because those two keep quiet close to one another recently. Although Bitcoin has been a bit stronger of late, we now have the earnings season, which makes the stock market go all out of whack for a little bit as the earnings and revenues, etc., are released, which is too many boring numbers for now. So let's forget that. Just know that they're here and that they can make the market a bit different, um, a bit volatile every now and then, like we see today. So, what do we have to take care of? We want to see where today closes. If we close under 19,000, then tomorrow we will be watching for confirmation. If that happens, then we will enter the weekend, well, on low liquidity, so we'll probably enter the weekend with fear, with confirmation. So chances are we'll drift down towards 18,500, and that is where we will do the same. Do we break under? Do we confirm? Then we will probably go down lower. So what do the lower time frames tell us? If we look at the 4 hour chart, we see today we fought all day to get up, got rejected a year at the 19,350 approximately, and just dropped like a brick, just like concrete in a lake. Now there is a bit of an attempt to reclaim the 19,000, or at least to defend it. So we will have to see, but we still have an hour and a half to go. If the 4 hour breaks under and manages to confirm, that would be like a start signal to a kind of not get worried, but to show that the market is getting weaker and weaker, and that we might actually break under it for the day. And then we'll have to keep a close and a sharp eye out tomorrow. So be aware of that. What else do we have? Well, we see that we actually got rejected at the 100 EMA. That is not too strange. And if we look here, we see that, yeah, well, this is fairly useless because it's just showing range action, which is not really something that we can use at the moment. So there is that. That is Bitcoin for the moment. I imagine Ethereum is not doing much better. And I forgot to close WebWhatsApp again. I did that yesterday too. Because if you didn't know yet, we do these every day, or at least I do these every day for our premium members, together with, signals and all that kind of stuff. I'm making a great sales pitch. I know it's been a long day. Just know that I do these every day. If you are interested, and you can find more about it in our link tree down below in the comment section, or not in the comment section, in the description. I am an expert YouTuber, I know. So, Ethereum, on the 1 day chart, we see something similar. We do see that Ethereum has managed to keep its price action a bit better. Not a whole lot. It has a bit of a smaller body that might still change over the coming 5 hours. Or at least did it. Let me just double check. I want to put them next to each other before I start misremembering things in charts, which could be. So the 1 day chart, yeah, you see Bitcoin clearly has a bit of a rougher day than Ethereum today, which is interesting. That shows that Ethereum is a bit more resilient at the moment, which it also shows just in not immediately breaking to the 1250, but rather to 1275. So that is good on you, Ethereum. We do see in the broader market that altcoins that were relatively strong are having some trouble, like AVE. In this case, I probably would not want to get in AVE at the 76.8 or maybe even the 70, depending on what Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing, if they do actually manage to break down, because then chances are we will go down much further. Like we see, Radix has managed to break its Radix. There we go. Has managed to break its resistance or its support that we had here at 55.5, and is now continuing on downwards in a decent downwards trend. And we might just go all the way back down to 4.5 to 3.5 cents. So that is some of the important stuff going on in the market. Let's have a look at Matic, because that was holding up fairly decently as well. We see Matic 2 is breaking back under its downtrend, so it's not looking too great for the market unless we can make a higher low here, but that already is not really possible for Bitcoin and for Ethereum. At the moment, we see actually Bitcoin breaking under 19,000 at the moment. So keep a sharp eye out, stay careful out there, and stay prepared. It is a wonderful time to employ DCA strategy, whether you employ it through time, so every month a little bit, or through just sheer price. Every $1,000 you put a little bit in to get the best price possible. Whichever one you prefer, we have our own systems and strategies. If you're curious about them, feel free to drop by in the Discord and ask us a question. Regardless, I will already wish you all a wonderful weekend, because the video tomorrow is for the premium members, and I will see you all later then. So, bye bye, thank you for the attention.